Hey cat lovers, ever notice how your cat suddenly bolts across the room like they've seen a ghost? Or how they give you that death stare when you dare to sit in their spot on the couch? Yeah, we've all been there. Quirky and unpredictable, cats have a unique way of taking charge of our lives. Whether we realize it or not, they're often the ones calling the shots. But what if I told you that some of the things we do, or don't do, are secretly driving our feline overlords up the wall? After a long day, you walk through the door, anticipating a warm, purring welcome from your kitty. Instead, you're met with a not-so-pleasant surprise. Outside the litter box, or worse, a chewed-up houseplant that you swore was cat-safe. Ever wonder if maybe, just maybe, you've been making a few cat care mistakes? Well, fear not, because today we're diving into the top 15 mistakes that could turn your cozy home into a kitty catastrophe. These are the things you should never do if you want to keep your furball purring with happiness and free from any mischief. So grab your cat, settle in, and let's make sure your home stays a cat paradise. Ready? Let's get into it. 1. Dirty litter box. Let's get real. Nobody likes a dirty bathroom, and that includes your cat. I'll never forget the time I got too busy to clean the litter box for a couple of days. My cat, Big Boy, decided to express his displeasure by leaving a little surprise right in front of my bedroom door. Lesson learned. Now I make sure to scoop his litter box daily. Trust me, it's way better than discovering where else they might decide to do their business. Regular cleaning is a must. Scoop the litter box daily and replace the litter completely every week. Your cat will thank you for the cleanliness. Also, make sure the box is in a private yet accessible spot. Think of it as your cat's personal spa retreat. Try relocating the litter box to a quieter spot in your home. You might be surprised at how much more consistently your cat uses it. Leave a comment below if you notice a difference. Trust me, your cat will appreciate it, and so will you. 2. Not neutering or spaying. Have you considered the impact of not neutering or spaying your cat? This decision is more important than you might think. Indoor cats may seem like they're living the dream, lounging around like royalty, but their hormones might be telling them otherwise. Adopting Max was a learning experience. This little escape artist, always on the lookout for an open door, kept me on my toes. I didn't think much of it until I found him trying to woo the neighbor's cat with a chorus of meows at 3 a.m. After I had him neutered, Max settled down and became the ultimate couch potato, much more interested in chasing his tail than chasing after the ladies. It's amazing what a difference it made in his behavior and our peace of mind. Do your cat a favor and remove that extra stress. It's one less thing for them to worry about while they lounge around the house, dreaming of kibble and sunny windowsills instead of wild nights on the town. 3. Skipping deworming or vaccinations. Even indoor cats aren't completely safe from parasites and diseases. You might think your cat is protected because they don't go outside, but a single open window, a mosquito sneaking in, or even a quick trip to the groomer can expose them to all sorts of nasties. Fleas, ticks, and other parasites are just waiting for their chance. Regular vaccinations and deworming are essential because they act like a protective shield, keeping your kitty in tip-top shape. It's a small effort with big payoffs for their health. Think of it as giving your cat the superhero armor they need to stay safe and healthy. 4. Leaving them alone too long. It might seem like your cat is okay with you being gone all day, but extended alone time can lead to stress or even separation anxiety. Cats thrive on routine. They're creatures of habit who appreciate consistency. If you're going to be away for more than a day, consider arranging for someone to check in. Keeping their environment stable is key to their well-being. Make sure their feeding schedule stays the same and give them some playtime and affection, even if it's from a trusted friend or pet sitter. So the next time you have to leave your cat alone for a while, try setting up a camera to see what they do when you're not around. Do they nap the whole time, or are they exploring every nook and cranny? Share your findings in the comments. I'm curious to know what your feline friend gets up to when they think no one's watching. Keep their routine as normal as possible, and they'll be purring with happiness when you get back. 5. Not enough together time. Ever noticed how your cat follows you from room to room like a little shadow? That's because they love your company. Cats might have a reputation for being independent, but the truth is they crave your attention and affection just as much as any other pet. So, make sure to spend some quality time together each day. Your cat will feel more loved and way less lonely. Set aside 10 to 15 minutes daily for some dedicated playtime with your cat's favorite toys. It's a simple way to keep them engaged and happy. Something like a feather wand or a laser pointer would be great for them. It's a great way to burn off some of that feline energy and keep them mentally stimulated. Or, if your cat's more of a couch potato, make time for a good cuddle session, maybe during your favorite TV show. And here's a quick idea. Try talking to your cat as you go about your day, like when you're cooking or working from home. You'd be surprised at how much they'll respond to the sound of your voice. So whether it's playtime or just chilling on the couch, your cat will definitely appreciate the extra attention. 6. Lonely cat syndrome. While cats are often labelled as solitary creatures, they actually thrive on companionship. Yep, that's right. If your kitty spends a lot of time alone while you're out, they could be feeling lonely. And we all know a lonely cat can turn into a mischievous cat. A while back, one of our subscribers, Jake, reached out to me about his cat, Milo, who was acting out whenever Jake was away at work. After chatting, Jake decided to adopt another cat, Bella, to keep Milo company. He recently sent me a video of the two of them playing together, and you could just see the difference in Milo's behaviour. No more destructive antics, just two happy cats enjoying each other's company. Sometimes a little companionship is all it takes to turn things around. But how can you tell if your cat is lonely? Here are a few signs to watch out for. Excessive meowing. If your cat is vocalizing more than usual, especially when you're about to leave or just after you've returned, it could be a sign they're feeling lonely and craving more attention. Destructive behavior. Cats that feel lonely or bored might start scratching furniture, knocking things off shelves, or getting into things they shouldn't. It's their way of trying to entertain themselves and getting your attention. Overeating or not eating. Changes in appetite can be a sign of loneliness or anxiety. If your cat is eating more or less than usual, it might be their way of coping with being alone. Increased sleepiness. Cats sleep a lot, but if your cat seems to be sleeping even more than usual, especially during the times they would normally be active, it could be a sign they're feeling down. If you notice any of these behaviours, it might be time to consider adding another cat to your household. Not only will it give your current cat a friend to keep them company, but it can also reduce those lonely behaviours. Plus, watching two cats interact and play together is endlessly entertaining. 7. Lack of mental stimulation. I recently heard from a viewer named Sarah who was struggling with her cat, Luna, constantly knocking things off the shelves. We talked about ways to keep Luna's mind busy, and Sarah decided to try a puzzle feeder and some interactive toys. A week later, she sent me a message saying that Luna was much calmer and more focused on her new toys than on causing chaos around the house. It's amazing how a little mental stimulation can transform a mischievous kitty into a happy one. A busy cat is a happy cat. 8. Human habits. Cats are sensitive creatures, and our loud, chaotic human world can be stressful for them. Smoking, loud music, and shouting can all negatively affect your cat's health and happiness. Imagine trying to take a nap while a rock concert is going on in the next room. Not exactly relaxing, right? The same goes for your cat. To keep your feline friend purring contentedly, try to create a calm and cat-friendly environment, especially when you have guests over. Here's a fun little challenge for you. Next time you're hosting a get-together, set up a cozy cat zone in a quiet room with their favourite blanket, some soft music, and maybe a few treats. This way, your cat has a safe space to retreat to if things get a bit too lively. After the party, observe how your cat reacted. Did they stay in the room, or did they retreat to their quiet spot? Share your experience in the comments below. Your cat will appreciate the effort to keep their environment stress-free, and you'll likely notice a happier, more relaxed kitty as a result. 9. No safe space. Cats need their own little sanctuary where they can escape the hustle and bustle of daily life. This could be a quiet room or a cozy nook just for them. Especially if you have other pets or kids, your cat will appreciate a spot where they can relax in peace. Think of it as their personal Zen garden. Here are some easy and simple tips to create that perfect sanctuary. Choose a quiet spot. Find a calm corner of your home that doesn't get a lot of foot traffic. This could be a spare room, a quiet corner of your living room, or even a spot on a windowsill. Add comfortable bedding. Make the area extra cozy with a soft blanket or a plush cat bed. Cats love to curl up in warm, comfy spots. Include favourite toys. Place a few of your cat's favourite toys or a scratching post in their sanctuary. It gives them something to do when they want to unwind. Elevate the space. Cats love to be up high, so if possible, set up a perch or a cat tree in their sanctuary. This gives them a sense of security and a great view of their surroundings. Keep it quiet. Make sure this space stays quiet and peaceful. Avoid loud noises and let family members know this is your cat's special zone. Your cat will love having their own little retreat to escape to whenever they need a break. 10. Lack of scratching posts. Scratching is a natural behaviour for cats. It keeps their claws sharp and their muscles strong. But without a proper scratching post, they might turn your furniture into their personal manicure station. When I saw my brand new couch, customised by Max Claws, I knew it was time to invest in some serious scratching posts. It looked like he had gone full interior decorator on it, turning one armrest into his own scratching masterpiece. After that little incident, I immediately invested in a few scratching posts and strategically placed them around the house. It worked like a charm. Max now proudly scratches his posts instead of my furniture, and my couch has been spared from further creative alterations. So, take it from me. Provide plenty of scratching options to keep your cat happy and your sofa intact. Your cat will love having multiple places to scratch, and your furniture will thank you. 11. Not brushing them. While cats are grooming champions, they still need a little help from you. Regular brushing reduces shedding, prevents hairballs, and is a fantastic bonding activity. Plus, your cat will look like the fabulous furball they are, ready to strut their stuff like the star of the house. Next time you're brushing your cat, pay attention to how they react. Do they start purring, kneading, or maybe even rolling over to get those hard-to-reach spots? Try different brushes or grooming tools and see which one your cat prefers. After your grooming session, take a moment to admire your cat's freshly brushed coat and snap a photo. Share your grooming experiences in the comments. Did your cat love it, or did they act like you were trying to steal their fur? Let's compare notes and see which brushes and techniques work best for our fabulous furballs. 12. Unsecured climbing spaces. Cats are natural climbers, and they love exploring vertical spaces. But that doesn't mean you want them knocking over your electronics or turning your desk into their personal playground. Investing in a sturdy cat tree is a great solution, but if you're looking to save some cash, there are some cheap DIY options you can try too. Here are a few easy DIY tips. Repurpose old furniture. Have an old bookshelf or ladder lying around. Secure it to the wall and add some soft padding or blankets on the shelves. Voila, instant cat climber! Use wall-mounted shelves. Install a few inexpensive wall-mounted shelves at different heights. Just make sure they're strong enough to hold your cat and are spaced out so your cat can jump from one to the other. Add some non-slip mats to keep your kitty from sliding off. Cardboard box tower. Cats love boxes, so why not stack a few sturdy cardboard boxes to create a vertical play space? Cut holes in the sides for your cat to climb through and line the inside with soft fabric for extra comfort. Window perch. Create a cozy window perch by attaching a small shelf under a window with a comfy cushion or blanket on top. Your cat will love the view, and you'll keep them off your desk or computer. These DIY projects are not only budget-friendly, but also a fun way to create a safe and enjoyable climbing space for your cat. And remember, if your cat's favorite nap spot is on your computer, make sure to redirect them to one of these new climbing spots to avoid any fire hazards, or just a really warm keyboard. 13. Lack of outdoor experience. Even the most pampered indoor cat has a wild side. Give them a taste of the outdoors safely. A catio is a fantastic option if you have the space. But even if you don't, there are some easy and simple ways to bring a bit of nature inside. Your cat will love you for it. Here are a few tips to create this adventure space. Create a mini indoor garden. Set up a small area with potted plants that are safe for cats, like catnip, wheatgrass, or spider plants. Your cat will love sniffing and nibbling on these, and it gives them a bit of that outdoor vibe without leaving the house. Window perch with a view. If your cat loves watching the world outside, make it even more exciting by adding a window perch. You can place a bird feeder or some plants outside the window to attract birds and insects. Just make sure the window is securely closed. Your cat will feel like they're right in the middle of the action. DIY catio. If you're feeling crafty and have some outdoor space, consider building a simple catio. Use wire mesh and wood to create an enclosed area where your cat can safely explore the outdoors. Add a few climbing shelves and a cozy spot to nap, and you've got the perfect outdoor retreat. Cat-safe plants indoors. If space is tight, even a single pot of catnip or a small indoor herb garden can do the trick. Place it in an area where your cat can easily access it, and watch them enjoy their little slice of the wild. These simple ideas can give your indoor cat that much-needed connection with nature, keeping them entertained and happy without the risks of the great outdoors. Whether it's a full-fledged catio or just a windowsill garden, your cat will feel like a true explorer. 14. Allowing access to open windows. This one's a biggie. Open windows can be deadly for cats. Even if you think your cat would never jump, the sight of a bird or bug might just trigger their instincts. I learned this the hard way with my cat Max. One day I left the window open just a crack, thinking, there's no way Max could be interested in this. Well, I was wrong. The next thing I knew, Max had wedged himself halfway through the window screen, swatting furiously at a fly on the other side. Thankfully, I caught him in time, but my heart nearly stopped. Now, every window in my house is securely latched, and Max has to be content with watching birds from the safety of a closed window. So, always secure your windows, especially if you live in a high-rise, to prevent any tragic accidents, or in my case, a very close call. Better safe than sorry, and your cat will still get to enjoy the view from a secure perch. 15. Toxic plants. And finally, let's talk about the most unsuspecting villain in your home, your houseplants. Did you know that some of your leafy friends could be a silent danger to your cat? Yep, that beautiful aloe vera might be a great remedy for your sunburn, but it's toxic to your kitty. Other plants like daffodils, English ivy and ficus are also on the no-no list. So if your home is a mini jungle, make sure it's a safe one for your cat. Either remove those toxic plants or place them in an off-limits area. Your cat will thank you. Imagine my shock when I found Big Boy, my curious cat, nibbling away at a new plant I had just brought home, which I thought was harmless. A quick Google search revealed that it was actually toxic to cats. Thankfully, I caught him in time and rushed him to the vet. Since then, I've been extra careful about which plants I bring into my home. If you've got a green thumb like me, double-check that your indoor garden is safe for your feline friends. Trust me, it's not worth the scare. So take a quick inventory of the plants in your home and do a little research to see if any of them are harmful to cats. If you find any toxic ones, snap a picture before you remove or relocate them and share it in the comments. Let's see who's got the most surprising toxic plant in their home. By making these small adjustments, you'll ensure your home is not only a lush green oasis, but also a safe haven for your beloved feline friend. And there you have it. 15 crucial things you should never do if you have an indoor cat. By following these tips, you're not just avoiding common pitfalls, you're ensuring that your feline friend lives a life full of joy, health, and plenty of purrs. Remember, a happy cat means a happy home. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to stay updated on all things cats. Let's dive deeper into the amazing world of cats together, because your kitty deserves nothing but the best. Thank you for watching.